This is the place.
Warum habe ich das Gefühl, dass ich reingelegt wurde? Gut, aber immerhin, das ist passiert. It looks like there was busted recently, maybe street punks. But thanks to the addictive properties of the trance, you don't see so many of those about anymore. A mixed blessing. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich wurde reingelegt. Oh, apparently the heavies that came after you in the factory are working here as well. Though a good sign that you're on the right track, the fact that someone's already knocked this one out concerns you. He's not carrying anything you can use. Short of completely undressing him, you don't think you've got enough time to be that thorough. Ich glaube, du hast auch keinen Bock drauf. Kann ich denn... Loading complete, checks complete.
I got here just in time. They're about ready to run.
Ja, dann los. Port retry or fail. Ist ja super. Komm schon, Airship. Die Frage ist, wie lange ist das jetzt wirklich her? It looks like the crates are sealed for transit. You can find a way to this place. Vielleicht kann ich einfach reingehen. Die auch gemacht. Patrolling back and forth across the cargo bay, it's a wonder the guard hasn't worn a hole in the floor. Haha. Judging by the diagrams you can see through the surface of the screen, the console appears to be controlling a hatch. Kann ich mit die Jolt gehen?
Damn, it's out of... Damn.
Natürlich. Komm ich jetzt hier dran? Reicht das? Oh, fuck! Oh, I didn't see that one. Loading Hatch, er steht sogar da. Ups. Kaflunsch. Conspicuously large hatch on the floor is apparently how crates. Ups. Na gut. Das war lustig. Hey, Goggles.
Thermoptic goggles. Same ones I've seen the strike team using. Shows heat sources as an image.
Kann ich das benutzen? Ah ja. Kann ich hier rein? Da bin ich gefangen.
Stop squirming, will you?
That operator will shoot me down the moment I open the door.
Okay, was haben wir denn hier? It's no wonder these arrows are such a heap. They've almost run out of maintenance supplies. Morezo, now that you've helped yourself. Morso, nicht Morezo, was ist denn? Morezo!
An industrial rivet gun. Uses compressed air to punch finger-length bolts through metal surfaces. I wonder if they ever have to use this from the outside while in flight.
Ooh. But the password, how quaint, it will still need to be breached before the terminal can be accessed. Okay, können wir vielleicht nochmal... Goggles.
Can't do that. What do I look like, a mechanic? That's what I've got Lao for.
Ich will trotzdem nochmal thermal visionieren. Was gibt's denn hier? Ja, ich könnte hier natürlich die Hatches aufmachen, um irgendetwas zu zerstören. Hier unten vor allen Dingen.
What do I look? That's what I've got Lao. What do I look? That's what I've got. What do I look? That's.
Oh nein.
What do I? That's what. What do I? That's what. What do I? That's what.
Oh lala. Hatch. Aber da kann ich drücken. Noch von der Seite. Kann ich das Ding denn damit...
That's not going to work.
Okay. Wir haben hier Junction Points.
What do I look? That's what...
Oder muss ich Lau mal? Hey Lau.
Lau, you there?
Standing by and waiting for your signal.
You remember the plan.
Don't worry about
Was ist ein Plan?
me. You just be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Toll. Hey. You're not sure how epicenter will appear from you. Aber, kann ich trotzdem reingucken?
Stop.
That operator will...
The sign by the door tells you that this is a multi-purpose room, likely re-equipped from job to job depending on the needs of a client. From the smell and the surgical lamps you can see through the window it appears to be fitted as a sick bay. So, trotzdem muss ich jetzt irgendwie,
A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
Irgendwas muss ich doch tun. Vielleicht hier im Cargo Hold nochmal? Was haben wir denn hier, wenn ich die Goggles aufdrehe? Oh! Ah, ja, dann machen wir das doch so. Gar nicht mal so schlecht. Gar nicht mal so schlecht.
Thank God you're here.
Natürlich.
Who are you?
You've got to get me out of here. They kidnapped me 2 weeks ago. I've been forced to conduct research for them in this aerostat.
Research? What kind of research?
Oh nein.
Human experimentation. This poor girl. You see that hardware in the corner?
What the hell did you...
The upper level is clear, but Oh. Huh.
Gave him a shot in the back. Your problem is, you overcomplicate things.
Still conscious?
That's how the wetware works. You can't rip his memory, though. He isn't wired.
I'm aware, Ms. Vargas. Take his weapon.
Mr. Vargas.
This
Schon wieder.
is something I've been looking forward to for a long time.
Ugh, no you haven't. Baxter was looking forward to it.
Ah, ich verstehe.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It's quite a powerful paralytic, isn't it? An unfortunate yet necessary part of our mutual friend here's role.
My targets have to be conscious when I pull the contents of their minds. I'd love to rip the Regis clean out of your head as well.
I told you, he's not wired.
I know, but I know what'll really get to him. What's this? An embryo? It's rather a contentious issue for us, isn't it? Rather a bit of history between us over these little things. Oops. Fragile things, the unborn.
Wichser.
Don't worry. Plenty more where
Wichsgesicht.
that came from.
I'll kill you, sick son of a... Oder was?
I think this one is going to grow up to be a great success. World leader, Nobel laureate, maybe follow in their father's footsteps.
Du
Oops, all
Arschfotze.
gone. Vicky would be so proud, wouldn't she?
Cressel,
After all, you showed her how important those things were. More than anything else in the world, apparently.
Du
Baxter!
Sackkanone.
You seriously need professional help.
Sir, ma'am. Smart cam feed shows another cell agent just boarded the aerostat. Female, about 1.75 meters.
Huh. Should have known she'd still be after her partner. Commander, prepare to weigh anchor. Cressel, deal with our new cell intruder. Then resolve whatever issues you have with Dr. Regis.
With
Komm,
pleasure.
Lau.
Don't go anywhere.
Ah, jetzt liegen beide darum. Nee, das ist gar nicht lau.
Gotcha.
Huch.
Wow, nice throw, Chantal.
Ha.
Did I do good, Dr. Max? You did great.
Ja, sehr
I better
geil.
find where Regis went.
Geil.
You're a lot stronger than you look. Not hurting him too much, are you? He technically has rights.
Technically.
I'm only applying 55 kilopascals of pressure on his upper thorax. It'd take at least another 10 to pose a threat to his long-term viability.
Oh, schön.
Raise it another 3 then.
Okie dokie.
Sehr berechnet.
Good work, Chantal.
Thanks, Dr. Max.
My job will be a lot easier if I can get Central to agree to take you on full time. You're a lot not.
I'm only it'd take. Okay.
Good work, Chantal.
Ach,
Thanks,
charmant.
Mike?
Ja, ja. Kann ich mich hacken? Lau kann sich normalerweise hacken. It's locked with the password. Okay, das kriege ich aber hin, oder? Establishing connection. Oh, E-Mails. You misunderstand. The aerostat uses non-flammable lifting gas, not inflammable. These two are opposite. Oh no shit! The turret or any other gunfire will not cause an explosion of the gas. This is elementary school chemistry. English. Please don't give me further reasons to doubt your competence. Ich finde das lustig. Was haben wir noch? Funeral arrangement. Dear colleagues, cremation and inhumation of Ethan Drummer, formerly Cobalt T6KI, will take place on Cobalt 3. The aerostats are flown above ground, but it's safer than the last job. If Dog wants you to fix something, you fix it. Control for the flaps has been wired through the 4 junction points in the lower hallway. Dear Mr. Keach, following surveillance of your net activity and public behavior, it appears that you are working as paramilitary contractor, without having declared this source of income to the blah 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 blah. Compose new message. Schade. Okay. Kann ich die aufmachen? Ach, die ist offen. Achso. Komm ja so gerade nicht dran. Aber ich komme da rein. Ich gehe da jetzt rein. Blöde Fotze. Ey!
Stop! What the hell's going on in here? Regis!
You're not sure you want to imagine the circumstances to do this. On whether you find his unusable weapon and the communication gear hooked into his neuromic. Kann ich denn hier da nochmal drauf?
I've breached their comm system. Now it thinks my traveler's part of their network.
Fantastisch. The poor girl's unconscious. You're not sure what they were doing to her in this lab, but they've always been rumors about unethical private contractors abducting thralls off the street for research. Somehow, though, this girl's face seems oddly familiar. Warum? Regis has been incapacitated. He's conscious but apparently paralyzed. The number of specialized wetware substrates, throughout the room gives you a clue as to how they might have done it.
Regis, can you hear me? Better figure out how to fix you.
Locked. Screen. Effectiveness. The use of a wetware-based incapacitating agent has proven fortuitous. In the course of his work, Mr. Kreiser so acts as a primer for the extraction process. The choice of wetware rather than a conventional chemical paralytic also enables a much less precise delivery vector suitable for combat work. The only downside thus far has been 414B's susceptibility to wetware's inherent weakness, i.e. temperature, bodily rejection. Oh, temperature.
I've got my own. Regis's wouldn't work for me anyway. They're signature weapons. I've got my...
Dann werde ich...
That's not going to help him get wetware's not going.
Kann ich eigentlich
She's
mit
got
ihr?
her own. Most thralls are practically leaking from the ears with wetware wiring.
Boah, das ist so eklig. Okay, let's see. So it looks like Dr. Best connected to the background plus you were given. Even if it weren't for the fact that you stored the image in your writing, you remember the face image anonymous. For a man about to pulverize someone's head with a claw hammer, he looks remarkably cool and confident, as though this is just a step of larger plan. Auch Baxter. He looks a lot more complete, yeah. Kann ich mich mit denen unterhalten?
Excuse me?
Hello there.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself, my dear. My name is Dr. Baxter. I operate the cataloging station.
Baxter? Dr. Adam Baxter?
I believe so, yes.
Excuse me if this sounds a little rude, but aren't you dead?
How do you mean?
Well, yesterday I was probing your well-preserved remains at a crime scene.
Oh, yes. You're quite right. I was killed, wasn't I? It's strange because I could have sworn I was the one doing it.
Not the blonde man? The mindjacker?
It was definitely him, no doubt about it. One can't exactly commit suicide with a hammer, can they?
Gute
I'm
Frage.
aware of his murder, but I have a surprisingly vivid memory of it.
Das ist
You
eklig.
remember being murdered?
Not precisely. It's as though it were an out-of-body experience. I have memory of watching the hammer striking from above. My hands, his hands, so bloody. It's all
Let the
very
hammer
peculiar,
fall!
And you see no difficulty between being dead and talking to me.
isn't it? That is most odd.
You think?
Do you know a Dr. Regis?
I know two, in fact. Charles and Viksha. I killed Viksha, didn't I?
So I've heard.
It's very peculiar. I remember that I did it, but I can't recall the deed, nor my feelings on the matter.
You feel nothing?
I know I ought to. An act such as that would be emotionally weighty, but all that remains is an absence. Do give my regards to Charles if you see him, though.
Das ist fast schon ein bisschen zynisch und traurig so.
Can you remember who killed you?
It was the blonde gentleman, wasn't it? Though I can recall it in the first person, I'm certain it was him.
How so?
He was my only company in the room, and I do not recognize him. I also realize how absurd the idea of my having committed this murder would be.
Ja, allerdings.
Do you know why he murdered you?
At first, I don't believe it was to have been a murder. This gentleman had larceny in mind. I recall his feeling so.
Mindjacking. He was stealing the contents of your neural wiring, your brain.
Quite so. I was, after all, a leader in my field in the day. And while my memory was doubtless useful to him, he found something unexpected. A well of motivation, suppressed by years of therapy and technological intervention.
Your anger against Regis.
He took my mind. No doubt he acquired that as well.
Upsi.
How do you feel about Dr. Regis? Charles Regis?
I feel nothing, particularly. I regret his decision to remove the embryos from the program, Rex.
Nothing else? No anger? No revenge?
None at all.
Maybe it's the influence of the neural governor on your behavior.
By no means. The weight of that cruel apparatus has been lifted.
I guess because you're no longer attached to it.
And yet, I feel nothing that would warrant it.
Das ist echt ein bisschen... Ich bin mir sicher, wenn Regis das mitkriegen würde, er würde sehr böse werden.
Why would anyone want to keep that part of your mind? What use would someone have for your desire for revenge?
Perhaps it isn't a matter of his need as the desire's need. Though suppressed by the governor, my thoughts on the matter were all-consuming. Now they have found a conduit through which they may act.
The mindjacker isn't in as much control as he'd like to think then.
Right.
This might sound like a really stupid question, but what's death like?
I can see why this would be a useful matter for scientific curiosity. In my case, I'm afraid it's probably not representative.
Wahrscheinlich.
After all, can I really be said to be dead when my memory, my consciousness lives on?
I suppose all you could remember
Das ist eine interessante Frage.
yourself.
And that, most assuredly, was a great discomfort.
You think? Again?
Thanks for the help.
Help.
You are most welcome, my dear.
Kann ich hier mit ihm reden?
Wetware's not going to connect with that. Wetware. I can't.
Kann ich hier irgendetwas machen?
Excuse me.
Below,
This might what?
in my after all,
I suppose.
and
Thanks for.
you are.
As much as I love shocking things, I don't think it'll help.
Irgendwie glaube ich nicht, dass das hier irgendwie weiter hilft. Aber es war interessant. That was indeed a little bit weird. Lass mich raten, wurde von oben verschlossen.
Locked.
Of course.
Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you, copy? Over.
Cobalt 3 standing by.
Cobalt 3, what is your status?
Perimeter secure. No sign of hostiles.
Copy that. Cobalt 3, mission is compromised. Scrub the operation and return to base.
What? Negative, actual. Il Sitrep shows objectives not compromised.
Damn, worth a shot. Cobalt 3, hostile sighted to starboard side.
Copy that. Already in position for intercept.
Okay. Wärme. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich muss es hier drin ganz schön warm werden lassen, damit das funktioniert.
I can't leave Regis like that.
Oh. Kann ich noch was machen?
Regis. Better figure out.
Kann ich ihn... Ouch.
Oh, my head.
Thanks, Max. Great job saving my ass and everything.
Yeah, and sticking me with an injector. You suddenly a medic?
Just a lucky hunch. You going to fill me in on what's going on here?
Later. Update me on the immediate situation first.
Well, the bad news is I saw someone escape through the hatch at the top of that ladder.
Damn. It sounded like she was one of the ringleaders of this plan.
On the other hand, our newest recruit just made her first caller.
New recruit.
Oh yeah, you're going to love this.
Lass sie doch nicht einfach da. Ups.
Ah, damn it, I don't believe it!
It ran out of charge again, didn't it?
She must have overexerted herself. Damn it! I had him right here.
Whoa, what's happening?
Wir fliegen, wir fliegen.
The Eurostat's taking off.
Where are they taking it?
Doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we need.
You alright, Charlie? I'm not sure how much of that stuff I was supposed to give you.
I'll be fine.
You're in no fit state for any more trouble.
Allerdings.
Stay down here, try and figure out what they're doing with the girl. I'll find a way to the upper deck. Next time we'll get the model with longer battery life.
Mehr Batterie ist mal gut.
Chantel? Damn! I'll see if I can get her up and running again once this is all resolved.
Süß.